Subservience was released in 2024. It's directed by S.K. Dale and it's written by Will Hunley and April Maguire. And we have a cast including Megan Fox, Michele Morrone, Madeline Zima, Matilda Firth, Jude Allen, and Andrew Whipp. And I really liked the concept. I found the execution to be incredibly boring and a little all over the place. And I think they tried to make it more dramatic and more action-packed than it needed to be. I think if they'd focused a little bit more on how psychologically damaging this situation could be and how genuinely terrifying it could be, I think it would have been a better story. It's about a female android, a robot played by Megan Fox. Her character is called Alice, and, well, she has some pretty disturbing actions and is determined to get what she wants, and, well, it doesn't matter who gets hurt in the process. And I'll say no more than that. And I will say, credit where it's due, Megan Fox did a great performance. Alice is a really great character. I like how the character was written. I really like getting to know the character. And even though after about the first half hour, the film started to go off in different directions, and I really I think some bad decisions, in my opinion, from my perspective, some bad decisions were made about the narrative and the direction they wanted to take with it. I feel like they were trying to make it something that it wasn't. And I can't quite put my finger on this, as I definitely wouldn't call it an action film. That's not quite what it is. But it just feels like we were jumping around too much, and we had a lot of quick pace, and I feel like that was trying to make up for the fact that psychologically it just wasn't strong enough to burrow into the brain. And unfortunately, the events on screen, while quite fast-paced, are not very effective. I didn't find them to be intense or thrilling or dark or impactful at all. And then we have the absence of, again, it's not trying to be a psychological thriller. I just think that's the direction they should have taken with it, where we trust this character and then strange things start to happen. And because the protagonists are questioning things around them, then it could impact us as viewers. And that could have been so much more moving and powerful than what we got. So I like the idea. But at least from my perspective, I don't think they took the right direction with it. Now, if somebody watches this and says, well, actually, I really like the direction they took, I like what they provided, that's absolutely fine. But for me, I basically felt nothing. I got nothing out of this. I don't think it worked very well. So unfortunately, I don't really recommend it. It's a bit of a disappointment. But as I said, Alice is a great character. Megan Fox did a really great job. So there are some positives, but the story itself definitely wasn't anywhere near as good as it could have been. It wasn't as effective as it could have been. As I said, I basically didn't feel anything. It was a pretty emotionless film for me, or at least an emotionless viewing experience. And it didn't really make me think that much either. So could have been significantly more. Some good performances. Alice is a very well-written character. But unfortunately, as far as the narrative goes and the thriller aspect, I thought Subservience was quite a bit of a letdown.